Hello everyone, and welcome to this Sabre Red 360 demo session. Sabre Red 360 meets the needs of providers, agencies, and travelers by making simple to work with the new industry challenges. The intuitive graphical booking process, as well as the powerful command-driven workflows, reduce the travel complexity with shortcuts and insights that guide the travel consultant to the right choice. Plus, through new customization possibilities, agencies can now develop automated workflows and integrate even more content for a tailored experience. So let's see the workflow preferences. You can continue working with the blue screen that you know and love, or you can choose a new website-like experience. Regardless of which style you choose, switching the two formats and graphical input only takes you a click of a button. This offers a true hybrid workflow. The major change is where command entries now go, up at the top. Not only is it easier to find the cursor, but with this change, new possibilities are unlocked. Where you used to type, the display now has extra insights and content options that dynamically change with each step in the workflow. Let's display city per availability. Keyword shortcuts and tabbing help you maintain productivity. In availability, select the down arrow on the right side to display more flight information. To open the panel, for the highlighted result, just hit the right arrow key. The panel shows details about the selected option, interactive widgets, and also other action buttons that you may choose to jump into the next step rather than typing a command. When switching to graphical styling, new features becomes available. For example, airline logos and more. So let's go to Tools, Options, Sabre, Response Styling, and click on Graphical Style, Apply, and OK. On the graphical style, we can see the logo of the airlines, the spell out of the airport locations, and also arrows which indicate, for example, non-stop flights or connections. There are also built-in shortcuts to get more or search on the following day. The same search can be also done in Command Helper, and the results will not vary. Click on Command Helper, go to the graphical menu, and under Air, choose Air Availability. Throughout this demonstration, please take note on how both work styles empower experienced consultants and quickly onboard new consultants. Consultants of any experience level are more productive with a user experience that simplifies travel complexity and eliminates guesswork. Adding a Sabre profile enables you to view preference data throughout the workflow. Data is pre-populated at key steps, enabling you to personalize the experience and cut down on search time. Sabre products are a hybrid approach with graphical or manual search. Let's click on Sabre Profiles and begin the search. Data is pre-populated at key steps, enabling you to personalize the experience and cut down on search time. Sabre products as hybrid approach with graphical or manual search. After finding the right profile, you can view active PNRs or start a new one. Pinning to the sidebar serves as a quick way to reference a traveler preference. Click on the pin, and rather than searching for loyalty or payment information, you can view profile data with a click. On the right panel, just click on the pin icon, and the profile will display over this right panel. Sabre profile data shows up for the first time in the Air Shopping search form. In air shopping, you can access the same APIs that power consumer experience on travel sites, and advanced qualifiers enable you to personalize the search and unlock options on value over price. So let's go to air shopping, and begin the search. This search engine brings back 10 times more than before, up to 240 results in one single response. You can anticipate customer needs by referencing their preference data from the Sabre profile. You can also use filtering and sorting to narrow down the results, so you can find the best option within the response. You can drill further into the results or use a decision support bar rather than starting from scratch. So on the upper right corner, here you have filters and sort by. The decision support bar presents data insight and alternate options based on the city, pair, and date search without any extra work. Leverage these insights to deepen engagement with your traveler and serve as a true advisor. As an example, knowing fare trends over the last 2 weeks will help you to decide if purchasing now is in your traveler's best interest, or viewing flexible dates will help you to suggest ways to reduce travel costs. The decision support bar is designed to expand with newly created widgets. These are provided by Sabre or developed by your agency and or a third party. Widgets provide more capabilities within the panel. In today's world, Sabre Red 360 is uniquely positioned to handle the sophistication required to integrate new APIs and rich content in the same list as traditional content. 57% of travelers feel that brands should tailor their information based on personal preferences or past behaviors. The incorporation of NDC content opens a new door for airlines to influence the offer directly, and a new opportunity for consultants to offer more personalized service than ever before. NDC offers will only be available in Sabre Red 360. In the panel, you will find interactive widgets like branded fares, or more details on the selected flight options like fare rules, and action buttons that will take you to the next step. Additional widgets can be added to provide bookable content or extra insights into the option selected. All of this content is provided upfront with shortcuts to the most important information. For example, do a click and access fare rules content. Or another click will take you into the seat map. With add-on and insights, you are able to advise the traveler on ways to maximize the in-flight experience. Third parties like Route Happy, now Atypico, provide insider tips also. For example, this option may not be the best for a corporate travel who needs Wi-Fi. You may say that just by reading this panel. Branded fares is also available through another widget, if that's offered by the airline. So based on what you know about your traveler, you may opt for a pre-bundle or a basic offer. For participating carriers, rich imagery and descriptions are embedded to enhance the selling process. Even if the basic offer is selected, there is still opportunity to cross-sell with optional value adds. On this secondary screen where we can compare the branded, we can also make a selection, enter the button, then sell and save the price. We can also add ancillaries like extra bags or pet in cabin straight from the Air Extras widget in just a couple of clicks. After finding the right flight option, it is time to check our progress. There is a hidden tool that can quickly show you a summary of your PNR. It is accessible from the right side of the screen. Now, on the right panel, let's click on the suitcase icon to display the trip summary. With Trip Summary, you can save your display A keys and view quick PNR data. When you select the suitcase icon, you can see a list of itinerary items. This example shows each traveler and air segment information, but updates will occur when adding, for example, hotel or car segments. There are also shortcuts for actions like deleting traveler content or segment information, repricing, or adding different types of segments. When taking a shortcut, there's no need to reread the itinerary. The search form is populated with that information. There are also shortcut buttons for actions like deleting a traveler name or also repricing the itinerary or adding hotel segment information. The search form will be automatically populated. So now let's do a hotel search. And let's go back into our classical style. Okay. Let's also copy the profile and move forward. It is now time to book the hotel segment, so let's look for hotel availability. Passenger going to New York in April and has maybe some preferred vendors. In hotel shopping, up to 100 results are returned, randomly sorted and ready to be explored. You can use filters and sort results to narrow down your search. View amenity information up front in the response, or use filters by a specific amenity. On the upper right corner, here you have your filters, and you also have sort by. On that screen, just like in Air, opening the panel will provide more detailed information and insights about any hotel property. Rather than using move down slash and keywords to search for specific property details, you might search in the widget just like in a PDF document. Let's click on property details. And you can also click on the menu that is on the left to display that specific information. Look at the available amenities available within the panel. Let's now click on the widget Photos and Videos. Dozens of rich photos are a click away to arm you with selling points for the selected property. You will not need to leave the workspace to access hotel maps, which is available right from the top of the screen, Maps view. Over the map, the blue flag that will pin will show you a point of interest or airport in your search. You can zoom in or zoom up the map to explore the area further. Notice the profile icon that shows up in the Maps tool also. And let's take a shortcut to the next step by clicking on a property. And we can go straight into the room rates. The new layout allows you to focus on the cancellation policy, room rate, and also commission rate information. Let's go into View Rates. And this is the column with all cancellation information. After finding the perfect stay for the traveler, you can quickly guarantee the room and transmit pertinent information to the hotel. The Sell confirmation screen is yet another place where Sabre Profiles data shows up. Let's sell this room option. As you can see, the new tools can increase productivity for even the most experienced consultants. In this example, the hotel guest number is already populated. We will book this hotel segment and take a look at the confirmation. Very easily, I will also add the form of payment for guarantee, taking advantage of the information that is coming from the profile. Once an option is booked, it is time to share the details with the traveler. There are several ways to do this, depending on your preferences. For example, you may want to highlight the text and then do Ctrl-C to copy, then go into the email and do Ctrl-V to paste it. To share the full PNR information, you will type the DIX command in the manual command line. At this point, some information may be still missing, so Sabre, as always, will remind you. For example, you may need to add the receipt from or end the ticketing time limit. And then again, do your DIX command. Upon hitting enter to DIX, you may still receive another message if needed to correct information, such as in this example, because I added passenger information upon already storing the fare. So I will link the PQ to the passenger name, price quotes, link travelers, make the selection just with a check mark, and save. Okay, so again, DIX, and this pop-up window will offer me to either copy as a text or print and save. The graphical PNR has the same information found in a display a response. Let's display the record once again. Missing mandatory elements are shown with a red X on top of the screen to indicate your action is required, and a yellow plus sign means suggested PNR elements, while a green check mark means this is required information already available on the PNR. Click on the icon that you see on the screen, which gives you graphical access to add the information. There's another shortcut list to the left side of the screen where you can click to quickly add traveler information. For example, you may want to add secure fare information, so to the button, Secure Information, just click on Add. And this pop-up window will guide you through an easy fill in the blanks. The summary includes a user-friendly view of the segments and details. This information can be shared with a traveler by choosing Copy or Print. This functionality also synchronizes with TripCase Connect to pull agency logos and address information for personalization and consistent branding. You may also want to click on Print and from the drop-down menu, save this document as a PDF extension. The Itinerary tab is where you can make modifications like changing the travel dates or the class of service. You will click on Itinerary, and then you will either click on Delete to cancel the segments, Add to add more, or display each of the graphical panels to modify dates and class of service. In the Price Quote tabs, you may delete or link PQs. Let's click on Price Quotes, as I just did. I link Travelers, and here I also have the button where you can click to delete an existing PQ. Plus, fare rules and other details about the price are easily accessible from this PQ. Click on the arrow to expand the panel, and then click on the widgets or over the rules recap information. The reimagined design of Sabre Red 360 makes it easy for any consultant to master and reduce repetitive work. The platform-enabled structure brings to life industry-leading content, once reserved only for online travel agents. Also, customization allows agencies to integrate their own content and guidance for the agent. Thank you for watching this overview demonstration of Sabre Red 360. You have seen how easy to use it is with shortcuts, tooltips, and built-in data. With Sabre Red 360, you will have instant access to our advanced air shopping APIs with new content coming soon from CFL and NDC. Plus, you can add your own content and custom workflows using the Sabre Developer Toolkit. Sabre Red 360 has the right tools to help you sharpen your edge. That concludes this demo session. Thank you very much for your time.